Hi, this is Lindsay from The Homey Life, and today I just wanted to talk about how to make a cozy, warm home and just be comfortable at home even when the days are dark, dreary, and over here in Australia it's very cold at the moment. And one of the first things I like to do, of course, is open up my blinds. So if you can get past your kids' forts that are in the middle of your room, then you can just open up those blinds wide, and letting the light in makes such a difference. Having a warm cup of tea in your hands or coffee in your hands is just so warming to the soul and to the body. Right now, I'm just making my kids breakfast. We're doing sourdough crepes, which I love, and that recipe is on thehomelife.com. You'll find it on the blog, and I'll link that post below if you're wanting to make these as well. Full of protein and really very quick and simple to make. And I just love how versatile it is. So as you see here, I used up 8 eggs because we have so many eggs right now from our chickens. Even though it's winter, they weren't laying in the summer. They decided all to lay now during the winter. I add in some sourdough, some melted butter, a little bit of sugar, a pinch of salt. I give it a good mix, and then I'll just be putting that into a hot buttered pan, a nice thin layer, and just letting that cook for a little bit. After it cooks for about 1 to 2 minutes on one side, you flip it over and let it cook for another 1 to 2 minutes, and then you just put whatever fillings you like inside. I really love like ham and cheese, but the kids love it a bit sweeter, so we'll put either jam and like some yogurt, or if I have cream cheese, you can put some cream cheese with any kind of fruit. Honestly, it's just so incredibly versatile. You can put whatever you want on it, whatever you have on hand, which is why I really like it. But the kids are eating still lots of eggs. It's just a really great filling breakfast that's nourishing and warming on those days that you just need something quick, warm, and healthy. Another way I love to bring beauty and some color into my home is through my chickens' eggs. I have waited years and have slowly gotten the chickens I wanted to get some of the colored eggs that you saw there, green and blue. I've got whites and browns, and I'd still love to get one of those dark chocolate ones for the black copper morans. Just haven't gotten there yet. But having a basket of colorful eggs makes such a difference. I just love seeing them. They really do make me happy. So I have them display in my kitchen so I can just see all the colors every day. Another way I love to bring warmth and happiness into the home, definitely when you're just doing the same kind of chores and it's just cold and dark and dreary, is by lighting a candle. My favorite candles are the woodwick ones. The woodwick ones, they have a nice little crackle like a fireplace, so they just sound really beautiful as well as look beautiful, and if you have one with smells, they smell really lovely as well. Now just getting outside and getting fresh air is, even when it's dark and gloomy, it's just beautiful to look around and see what you have. I've been wanting to dehydrate some citrus for a long time for a few projects, as well as for making my water kefir soda. I'll use that to help flavor the water kefir. They're really lovely. So we're just outside picking some of the citrus we have, oranges, limes, and lemons. Brings a bit of color into the house. Good to get some fresh air. And I'll be making something beautiful with those, which I'll probably show you later on as well, what I end up making with some of them. Even though it is winter here in Australia, I still do have some things I can get to make beautiful bouquets and just bring a bit more color into the house. It's all just about being creative. I have basils that went to seed. I also have some Thai basil there, some lavender, just a couple like random flowers that I found as well. And just turning that into, and some rosemary as well. I have rosemary herb too. and then just using what I have around at the moment to make a nice green bouquet to put in my vase. I'm adding some tea tree oil, as I heard that helps your plants live longer if you just add 1 drop to your water for them. And it does seem to work. It's just the little things in life that can really bring you happiness and joy. On those days that you want to spend more time inside because outside maybe isn't as nice, it's just great to maybe learn something new, start a project, or do something you've been wanting to do for a while, as it really just helps the mind. I find working with your hands and creating or doing anything with your hands is really fulfilling. I've been wanting to dehydrate these limes, lemons, and oranges for a while now for a couple craft projects I have planned. Just doing little things throughout the day that keep you happy and fulfill you on the inside. Things that you've been wanting to maybe tackle for a while is the key. Now for dinner, I decided to go with a pie. We had made a beef stew, and I'm just going to turn that beef stew, just thicken it up a bit and turn it into a pie, since we already had the leftovers, but they wanted something different. And that's another great way of just being creative, is using your leftovers in different ways, making something that's warm and cozy and nourishing. And I love this beef stew. I will be putting the recipe up very soon, made with homemade chicken bone broth. I actually use in my beef stew. Juicy, tender pieces of meat filled with lovely vegetables, topped with cheese, as you can never go wrong with cheese. I actually really love winter. I love the cold, and that we get to cuddle more and have candles lighted more because it doesn't overheat the house. I love all the baking and the warm, cozy food and the smells that come from the oven. And I just find I can spend a lot more time with my kids as well, doing nice things inside. They generally will bake with me. And it's just so much fun, just embracing the different seasons in life. I love homemaking and how you can just really make your home special to you and your family and cozy. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like my channel. I do cooking from scratch, homemaking, and clean living regularly. And I just wanted to quickly show you how the citrus came out after it got dehydrated. It really held the color and just looks so beautiful. I love my Devante dehydrator, and I'll leave the link below if you want to check it out. It's really amazing. See you in my next video.